Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is John Millard. I run my home completely on solar panels, a 4 kilowatt array, and hopefully a wood gasifier when solar energy is not out, sun is not out on an overcast day, especially in the winter. That's why I'm so interested in wood gasification. If you want to find out more about my system, the inverter, my home built 5 kilowatt inverter, 120 volt DC in, 120 volt AC square wave output, go to Home Power Magazine. This is Home Power Magazine, October, November 1999, page 28. Still cranking a PV and wind system 10 years later. Believe it or not, 10 years before 1999, I had another article in Home Power Magazine, which was actual beginnings of my interest in powering the home with solar energy. Well, anyway, I'm cooking a belated breakfast, and the energy coming in now is approximately 9.5 amps, and I'm going to take the camera off the stand here.
From halls around the capital region and around the globe, an art form bursting with vitality, certain evidence of the death of classical music. Join me for APM's Performance
Now,
Today, Monday through Friday at
the
8
amps
p.m.
coming
right here
in
on
right now
WMHT-FM, your classical companion.
is 12.4 amperes.
WMHT is supported
The
by
AC
your
load
contribution. SACS BST, a multidisciplinary accounting, tax, and
is
advisory
practically
firm serving
approximately
needs of
a half
family-owned businesses,
an
not-for-profit
ampere,
and governmental
and the
organizations.
AC
With
voltage
office locations in Albany,
square
New York
wave
City, and
voltage
Clifton, New Jersey. More information at
is
sacsbst.com. Each Sunday at 6.
145.
Join us for a concert from around the region.
I have
on
to turn
WMHT.
some load on, and what I'm going to do
Your classical
is turn on the electric hot water heater.
This violinist James Ennis and the Sydney Symphony Orchestra.
You'll see the AC amps went up to 14, and I am using, believe it or not, I am still getting about 2 amps in on the solar 4 kilowatt array, 10 amps now. The sun has finally come out. It's approximately 1:30. What the heck is the date today? May 15th, 2014. Believe it or not, the electric hot water heater is a dump load for the extra energy coming in. It is a 1600 watt hot water heater, 20 gallons, and it serves very, very well for the extra energy coming in. As you can see, I got a 13 amp AC load. That takes 13 amps, the hot water heater, and the voltage is 120, believe it or not, or 118. Now the DC voltage is 135. Now that's the reason I put on the load, the hot water heater. And I'm also going to put on my electric burner stove here to finish cooking my eggs. That's a 1000 watt element. And I'm going to cook some tea for myself, boil some water for tea. So now I have a 24 amp AC load on the system, and The AC voltage is 111, which is still pretty good for a 3 kilowatt load on the system. The DC voltage is 126 at the battery house, 200 feet away. This is a remote metering system. It tells me the amps, volts, and amp hours. That's the DC volts at the batteries. And believe it or not, it's still charging. 1.9 amps at 1.9 amps. Well, it was charging. That's because the cloud has come by. Don't forget, I have a 3 kilowatt load, AC load on the system. So anyway, I just wanted to bring this up, and let's see what my amp hours are. Believe it or not, batteries are fully charged because there's no minus sign there, so I'm going into the plus region on the amp hours. I have to reset that to 0. That's a triometric meter, a very good meter. I've had it for many years now to monitor the house system. Every night I check it and see whether I'm in the red or I'm ahead on solar energy. Well, anyway, I have a 25 amp load on there now. The refrigerator must be on. At 120 volts AC. Or right now the voltage is 116. So that's part of my solar energy system. And I'm going to eat my belated breakfast when the eggs heat up and the, the tea is boiling. So keep the faith, everybody, and wish you the best.